Audi is getting aggressive as well with the Q3S. Joining us to speak more about this car and also what's happening with the market right now is Audi's Michael Perschke. Good to see you.
Sid, pleasure.
Always is. New car. It's always fun to see that coming from any of you, but in particular right now, this finally sort of delivers the promise you made at the time of the launch, where you said you will get a little more aggressive, you will have other variants coming in later on.
Yeah, we will start assembly very soon, or basically in process of finalizing first couple of cars. This is actually already one of the first made in India, Q3 S edition, 140 horsepower, high rev manual transmission, and it comes as a stunning price, 24.99 in Delhi. And as I said, I believe with that we are definitely even competing with a luxury hatch.
This segment that we've seen a lot of action in lots of new launches, 20 to 25 lakh rupees, it seems hot. How crucial was it for you to get the price right? Not in terms of the competition like the hatches that you just mentioned, but also what comes from Audi like the A3 in the future.
It was very important. You wanted to access the target audience, you want to be on the shopping list, you want to mentally be relevant to them so that they say, okay, is an Audi part of my consideration? And there's a clear mental block for many people to go beyond that 25 lakhs, beyond that 25, 30,000 EMI per month. And we wanted to get it right first time. Many products are great in India, but if you get the price wrong, India is not a price-sensitive market, but a very value-conscious market. So I think with a Q3 at a 25 lakh price tag, I think people get a lot of value for money. They get the Q-Live, they get the 4 rings, they get all the history, all the pedigree, and that at a price where even a salaried customer who today makes 30, 40, 50 lakhs income a year can considering an EMI, and I think that's where the Q3S is spot on.
The part that also comes under consideration for these buyers is, the costs that come after you've bought the car. How are you addressing that? Because I know some of your competition is trying to really position, these packages, which are the after-sales or the maintenance costs.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely an important approach. The peace of mind once you buy the car, but also later on you don't have surprises. Now, there's also a bit of education, but because any car has a certain level of maintenance cost, but if you are able to pitch in the maintenance package, the extended warranty, the insurance, and make it a sweet offer that the customer say, okay, I'm taken care of, it's a sweet deal in sense of peace of mind, then definitely makes a lot of impact, and I think that's where you build the brand long term.
2013, it's been a special year for you so far. I know that you had laid a target in front of your whole team and said that, look, we've got to go after number one. You've got the number one spot in the Indian market. What's that been like? What's that journey been like? I'm asking more from your point of view than just the company.
I think from a personal point of view, of course, it means you constantly have something in your mind. We had 3 sports stars here today. The other day I had an interview with Bai Chung with our TV channel, and we said, what is similar between the corporate world and the sports world when you are on top of something? I think he has his football club, he was the captain of the team. I think this number one is going for a gold medal, being on the top of a podium, seeing at the end of the day the reward for all the sweat you have put in. I think that was a similar race we had, and I had, my team had, and the dynamics we have put in place. I know when we've been back in Gurgaon, when we launched the RS5 and the A7, you said 15 is better, not a little bit conservative. I said, look, the Audi approach is always under promise, over deliver. Let's target 15, put everything in place. If competition does mistakes or things happen in between, you go faster, you go slower. We saw that window of opportunity, especially last year with the arrival of the Q3. We maintained our speed. Competition had to break down for whatever reason, so we saw that opportunity. But it's not that we overtook 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. In the last 12 months, we have been number one for 9 months in totality. And I think you've been guests to over 24 hours of Le Mans. You know how important it is that you maintain the pace, not for 2 hours, for 4 hours, for 6 hours. It's not a Grand Prix, it's not a 1.5 hours race, it's a 24 hours race. And out of 12 months, 9 is good. It's not good enough, but it's good. So I'm happy that I delivered my promise with the team. Of course, there will be new challenges, maintain the number one. I think that is when the next step for the brand.
And it's been in a tough year as well for the entire industry. The reason I ask you that question from your point of view is because we know that you're also ending your tenure here as the head of Audi India. And of course, we are sad to see you go, but we wish you all the very best. And I'm sure you're going to continue to, be just as aggressive wherever you go.
Munich, Frankfurt, or wherever, and we chat.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Sid.
Thank you.